Morning all, I'm Johnny B and welcome to Sunday Coast Celtic episode 71. Hope you're all well and had a good couple of days between the Auchinleck Talbot game and obviously tomorrow night's game against Bologna in Italy, which is it's not going to be an easy place to go, but you never know. We've went away before thinking that we're not in a good place, and we've actually pulled out a good result. So Bologna is not going that well at the moment either. They've been getting beat a lot and drawn and things like that. So they're not a great side at the moment. But that doesn't mean to say that we'll beat them tomorrow night, because we're not going very well ourselves at the moment either. And it doesn't look like, well, we know we haven't got any players in before tomorrow night's game, and even if somebody slides in the door at the last minute, it's hard to just throw someone in. You don't know if they're fit, you don't know how well they're going to go. So I think Martin's probably had his game plan ready since after the Auchinleck game. He's probably thought, right, okay, let's get to training and let's sort out how we're going to play on Thursday night and against Bologna. So he'll have worked on his team already, and if somebody does come in the door, it's a case of you're not going to have time to work with them. So I think we just got to get into that game with what we've got. It's a sort of a hit to nothing. If we get a draw, which will be alright, and then you win your last home game, there's every chance you're going to go through to the next stage. If we lose, I think you can still win your last game and maybe sneak in as well. So it's not all lost, but would I rather keep my best side for Hearts at the weekend? I don't know. I think that by the looks of it, the Hearts game is getting an easier game than what we would have got. They've got they've got a couple of injuries and somebody else is out. So look, we've got every chance we could go up there and beat Hearts quite convincingly, but we obviously need to get our own house in order first, which is maybe get a decent result tomorrow night to give us a wee lift getting into that. The only thing you're worried about is people getting injured or whatever else for the game against Hearts at the weekend. But look, I don't think we can't look too forward to that game at the moment. So likes of tomorrow night, they're a good side at home. Not at the moment, but if they hit their stride, they can cause a bit of damage to our team out there. So we just need to sort of defend well and then sort of hit them on the break. I don't know how Martin's going to play. I'm going to have a stab at the team. I think because Martin's a stickler for sticking to the same people, so I think the team on tomorrow night could be, let's go through the team for goalkeeper up front. So I think Schmeichel will go in just for his experience and everything else, and Sinisala never really done a lot on Saturday to strengthen his case to be in front of Schmeichel, so the big fella will be in goals. Right back, he'll have Arajo as well. He'll come in at right back. He's got good experience, he's a good player, so he might sort of fit in. And the type of game over in Italy is not going to be like your Scottish Premier League game. It's not going to be hustle and bustle day. They get more time on the ball, they find more space, it's a bit slower, but when they hit you, then they hit you on the attack, so you got to be ready for it. So I think he'll be the right back. Left back, I think he'll stick with Kieran Tierney. So Kieran had a rest on Saturday. He should be fit and ready to go. Plus, big experience, especially playing with Arsenal, playing with Scotland and playing with Celtic, obviously in Europe. So he'll just fit in there at left back. And your two centre halves are going to be probably Scales and Trusty, which is alright. So you're back to your normal back four. Hopefully they've all been rested up, they're eager to go, and we play well. We're going to have to defend well if we want to get out of this game. So hopefully they all go well. Now, in the midfield, he'll stick with Kalmack at the back. He'll then, I don't know what they're doing, fireworks or guns going off out there. So he'll stick with Kalmack in the midfield, just sitting at the back. I think he'll go with Engels, and I think he'll also go with, this is a hard one, I think he might go with Nygren. So I think it might be McGregor, Engels and Nygren, and that's a really decent midfield if they all play well, because they two will go forward. Engels tends to sit back a wee bit where Nygren gets into the box, so that's probably a good thing, because it means you've got two sitting midfielders, and when we go on, Nygren's pushing on with the front three. I think he'll also stick with Tenecti, who's exciting when he's on the ball. We've got to get the ball to him all the time, and he's got to take on that winger, because they kind of leave themselves open, these Italian teams. They're good. They're always good defensively, so you have to really break them down, and a lot of times you have to hit them on the counter. So Tenecti on one wing, I think he'll go with Yang on the other wing. He's done nothing wrong, just again he get rested, which is great. So I think with 10 changes, McGregor will be in, but the other 10 will be changed. And then I believe that he'll play, I think he's got to play Maeda through the middle. He's got to. He's just not got anything else there at the moment. So when you look at that starting 11 on paper, you think, well, that's a decent side, but we just need to start playing and start going at it. I think it's got to be a mental thing with Celtic, because we know they're good enough players. We know on their day, when they're playing well and we're firing, everybody wants the ball and everybody goes forward and everybody takes that wee extra touch and beats a man. When you're struggling, it's in your head, you're thinking, no, we're struggling, you're scared to take a man on, you're scared to make the wrong pass. You don't want to do anything that's going to upset the rest of the team or the supporters or the manager. So I think if we can get a game that just builds confidence, which could be this game tomorrow night, because if we go there and get a really positive result, so say we beat Bologna tomorrow night, that's going to be real good to bring back to play Hearts on Sunday. So yeah, I think, to know, even if you get beat, it's not the end of the world. It'd be great to go there and maybe beat them. And I think we're capable, because they're not, as I say, they're not playing well at the moment, but near away. So it's one of the games, it's whoever turns up on the night will win this game. So I believe that could be starting 11, because he sticks to what he knows best, Martin, and I think he's worked to it, and he's probably worked on that game plan the whole time. So hopefully he goes all right with that. My prediction will be, I think it will be, I'm thinking it could be 2 each, or we might win 2-1 with the odd goal or somewhere like that. But I think it's either, I'll say 1 each or 2 each. It could be a draw. So a draw wouldn't be a bad result, as long as we don't lose with 3-0 or something and come back there with our tails between our legs. So we just need to tough it out, go out there, try and get a positive result, and come back to Glasgow and get ready for the game at the weekend. But yeah, let's hope. All we can do is pray that we get something happening and the team play well. I'd like us to come back knowing that we've tried and we played well, rather than go out there and half-heartedly go into tackles or, don't take our chances. I think it's all about that. If we can put the ball in the net, it'll be hard for them to beat us. So anyway, short and sweet. I'm just letting you know that I think that's what the score will be, that's what the team will be, and I'll catch up with you after the game on Friday at some point, and then we'll get right into this Hearts game. But tomorrow night's a big one for us. This could take us a long way. Result, score, performance, everything, and just mentally it'll put us in the right place if we get a positive result. So anyway, have a great night. I'll talk to you after the game. Hail, hail.